Greetings and welcome to a poem presented by DrTorment. The following narration may be a little sensitive for certain viewers and listeners. Therefore, discretion is advised, and consider that your one and only warning. Now, with that out of the way, let us proceed.
"3,000 years ago, the peacocks turned to white in ancient Egypt one day as Queen Euphonious by lotuses reclined complacently. Blue herons passed above the Nile's shore. Avian shadows freckled up her face, and as they beat their wings like rowing oars, their path was followed by her eyes. Before their passing was complete, she rose because she saw their cobalt colors fade. The color teal has such a cosmic glow, and started glowing in her hair. Confused, she wondered where their color went, and squinted as the distance shrinked them, too much in awe to question why the heron's colors disappeared. She didn't feel the cobalt color drain into her hair, which was once black. As if from outer space, the color came transmitted from the heron's past. Her tresses from her golden headband seemed to come to life and breathe a phantom dye, inhaling teal and turquoise vapors into the strands her servants weaved. And when the heron shrunk to ashes size, Euphonious into the Nile River looked and saw her tresses stole the color blue. "Who put the color there?" she whined. The vapors settled, dissipating on her shoulders. Crawling back, her new hair swayed. Ashamed, impressed by the spray-painted knots, the Queen Euphonious stifled. She gave the sky her revelation eyes, which now were winged in blue eyeshadow kohl, and all the empty sky replied with was oblivious Sisyphus clouds. And then she gave the witness lotuses interrogating glances, doomed to fail. She watched them nod amongst the reeds, indifferent in photosynthesis. Her new albino peacock dragged its hem of feathers by Euphonious's knees. And now my flashlight sweeps the museum floor. The cavemen made of wax behind the glass are speechless at how humankind's evolved. The mammoth isn't hunted anymore. Another time, another corridor. The crocodiles have less prey, and women dye their hair themselves today. No queen reclines in flowers anymore. I am not a hunter-gatherer. I'm just a museum security guard, a lonely sentinel protecting time, an occasional flashlight upon history. The only sound, my squeaking hiccup shoes. My only light, the flashlight. Past the beast statues, I turned into the Queen's exhibit room, where Queen Euphonious's coffin is. Wet floor signs argue with hieroglyphics on a wall excavated from her tomb. The wall where Queen Euphonious's story of her iridescent hair is. My flashlight on the ancient panel moves. The ancient cartoon herons flee above the queen, whose hair was changed from black to blue, and on the queen, my flashlight stopped. And then, how slow my uniform goes white. I look and see its indigo recede 3,000 years into the mine shaft of time. Euphonious' coffin creaks. I turn to give the gold sarcophagus my flashlight's beam. It opens up so slowly, letting out a turquoise fog that glows inside my flashlight's beam. My uniform completely white, I step a little forward through the fog. The coffin lid lets out an earthy yawn, a yawn retained for 3,000 years. Here comes the smell of dusty cinnamon, companioned by a little smoke that Euphonious' palace torches must have always blown. Ventriloquist divinity prevails, and Queen Euphonious comes out as if 3,000 years have never passed. Her blue mascara did not melt, nor did she wrinkle after all this time. She smiles at my disbelief and makes my heart a peacock's heart, because the peacocks also couldn't speak. She trails around to read a comic strip her scribes completed long ago. How satisfaction in her eyes entreats, her sandals tapping on the floor. I ask her who she is, although I know. She only answers with the glance the lotuses gave her long ago. It's all I need to understand. I am her final hieroglyph to read. Rosetta eyes peruse my face, her pupils barely darting side to side as if deciphering the modern day. How natural the sadness in her eyes when she sees her culture's been replaced. Oh, but I want to tell her that her hair will always be blue. She's backing out. My flashlight watching her recede into the gold sarcophagus, where all the fog returns as well as the color of my uniform returns. The coffin closes. 3 a.m. is near. I turn to see the ancient comic strip retrieves a new character. My image in Egyptian paint appears.